Like, you know how sometimes, like, when Jerry Seinfeld.
Because these two are very important stories.
All right. I think Jerry can handle it. Jerry's a pro.
Hope he doesn't screw up my stories.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry Seinfeld, everybody. Hey, man. Hey, good seeing you.
Brother.
Sit down. Since when are we brothers?
We're all brothers.
Sit down. You're getting into that hip kind of black lingo now, huh? Brothers.
Oh, sure. You know, I often hang with the brothers.
Really?
Oh, sure.
He looks like the type of guy who would.
Yeah.
You're a lucky man.
Many people come up to me and they say, hey, what are you doing? You can't hang with the brothers. And I differ. I beg to differ.
Yeah. I think you can.
Yeah.
I think you can hang with the brothers. Wait, so put on your headphones so you can hear these last two news stories, because you might want to be in on this.
I might have an angle on it.
Robin didn't think it was good for you to come in during the news, but...
Have you ever noticed that every day they have the exact amount of news that they need to fill all the shows?
That's right.
Did you notice that, too? They never run short?
They never run short.
And they fill it with some pretty lame stuff.
I'll tell you, sometimes they're reaching for that news.
They must stand around after each edition of the newspaper going, I don't believe we just made it again.
Yeah. We finally filled up.
If one more thing happens, we're screwed.
And they never go over. There's never a day where too much happens.
Every once in a while they have to throw in a bulletin, you know, to kind of bleed off a little excess.
Yeah.
But basically it's a perfect fit every day.
It is amazing.
It's amazing.
Well, that's why they're professionals.
Yes.
They know how to trim that news.
My favorite thing is when the guy comes on before the news with the tie down, the jacket off, the sleeves up. Here are some of the stories we're working on.
Like he's really working.
Yeah, he's working. He's working on cover up the hangover, fix the bald spot.
Yeah, Chuck Scarborough will always...
that jacket.
He always has that relaxed look. Like he comes on during the 5 o'clock news to tell you what's coming on up at the 6.
Yeah. But he already got his jacket on.
No, he's got his shirt off, they're rolled up, the sleeves are rolled up, and he's working.
Yeah,
he's working.
He's working on how much hairspray.
What is he working on? Either it happens or it doesn't happen. They can't, no matter how hard they work, if nothing happens.
I think Chuck, they got a lot of typewriters going and stuff. I think Chuck wants you to actually believe that he's capable of writing a news story.
He has never written a news story, probably.
When we've hung out with Chuck Scarborough, the man has the mental ability. I guess he has the mental capabilities of a 7-year-old. Really, really does. He's as dumb as a wall. Isn't he, Robin?
He's not the greatest conversationalist.
You ever met this guy?
I've seen him walk.
Yeah.
Down the hall at NBC.
Yeah, he's really stupid. And we used to see him walk and we get... And he's the nicest guy in the world, and why wouldn't he be nice?
Yeah, he better be nice.
He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
What's he got to be upset about?
So, hey.
Yeah. Hey. I never say hey.
I know.
You know that James Cagney never said, you dirty rat.
I know.
Never said it. But what the hell?
Well,
but you never start saying it.
And don't let me get you wrong. I come up being hard and stuff. I think Chuck Scarborough's a very nice man. It's just that he's not capable of writing news.
He
doesn't have to write
well,
it.
Yeah.
He just has to read it.
But he wants to convince you that he writes it.
That he's a journalist.
Right.
Right.
He just lost his network show. I feel bad for him.
It was so good, though.
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
What is it about, like scientific stuff that's coming up?
Right.
It was only about those 3 days. And that was it.
Right. Yeah. They ran out of stuff.
Yeah.
Couldn't fill it up. Anyway, let me just say that Jerry, before we get into the last two news stories, Jerry Seinfeld, and we have a bunch of questions for you. We have a lot of questions for you this morning.
The tougher they are, the better I like them.
Because we really, Robin, don't we?
We have theories.
Yeah, we have theories about you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll confirm and deny.
Tonight in Philly at the Funny Bone.
Ooh.
And you know where that is.
Tickles mine.
Yes, the Funny Bone.
That does not deserve an ooh.
Ooh, the Funny Bone. Ooh. Really? How'd you get that job?
Second.
Really? I'm surprised you went ooh. Or you were just being nice?
I was being nice.
No, the Funny Bone's a good club, actually.
Yeah, it's very good.
Very good.
Happy to be there.
And December 10th, you'll be at Slapstick in Baltimore.
Right.
So our Washington fans can go.
Slapstick in Baltimore.
That's this Sunday.
No Treehouse coming up? Treehouse book?
No.
Not booked there yet.
And New Year's Eve, you'll be at Rags to Riches in New York.
Yeah.
Imagine New Year's Eve with Jerry Seinfeld, who was very close with Jay Leno. We might say that.
Jay could drop by. You never know.
Jay will probably, it's like when Bon Jovi goes on stage and Springsteen gets up there.
That's right.
Or a Dee Snider walks out. Now, Jay could, I'm not saying it would happen.
It's conceivable.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure if Jay happens to be standing in the hallway.
Or at least D.F. Sweedler will come on up. All right, never mind that.
All right,
so Jerry...
Get to the questions.
No, we'll get to the questions in a minute. We want to do some more news, but you feel free to comment on this.
Okay, is this eyewitness news? Did these people
this is Robin.
Ear witness.
Go ahead, Robin.
Well, I thought it was interesting, number one, that Michigan State was having a commencement, and that Stevie Wonder gave the address.
And why do you find that odd?
It's not commencement time, is it?
Oh, commencement now?
Yeah. He gave an address this weekend at the commencement of Michigan State University.
And yet, nobody's graduating.
I don't know. Maybe.
What are you talking about? Please, Jerry, come on, huh?
Sorry.
I mean, I think you're really taking a low-level type of humor here today.
Really, that was a very ugly burp.
As soon as these guys have to fill up clubs, they all of a sudden resort to shock humor.
They go right for it.
Oh, yeah. No one works clean anymore.
Ugh.
Yes, Jackie, what are you saying?
That's normal?
Michigan State is my alma mater, and
Yeah.
it's 3 terms, and at the end of each term there's a graduation.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
this isn't the big one, though, so they asked Stevie Wonder.
You'd think they'd have them at the big one.
Right. Well, anyway, so...
I guess they didn't want him to see such a small audience.
He wouldn't know anyway.
So anyway, he was the commencement speaker, and these are part of his remarks, Howard.
I'm looking forward to hearing these.
We have to, in fact, stay ahead by what we do in this country to continue to lead those who now are emulating the very thing that we have fought for, the very thing that millions of people have died for.
I hate Stevie Wonder.
What was that?
It's better when he sings it. Then the song will be good.
The lyrics.
Yeah.
Just think of that to music. Maybe it would be better.
And he always tries to be real profound. And listen, hey, it must be very, very difficult for him.
He's blind.
He's blind, He's not really in touch. In fact, you can see the way he dresses. Somebody's goofing on him. One of these guys, one of these sycophants who hangs around with him, they dress him.
Yeah.
Did I use that word properly, sycophants?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No.
No, that's not correct?
No, those are the people that sing behind him, I think.
Oh, I see. The sycophants.
Yeah, those are the sicko fans. When you're blind, do other people tell you who's good looking?
Yeah, he has a guy. Do you ever see his wife, Sarita, that one he married for like 6 weeks?
No.
Somebody must have said that she was good looking. Because she was a slob, as far as I'm concerned. Now, hey, I'm no great judge of beauty. But, look at me.
Every day's a blind date.
Every day it's a blind date, that's correct.
Well, didn't he have some more remarks?
Yes, he
Maybe
did.
he clears up what he just said in the second group.
He probably gets to feel their face on the honeymoon, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden it's like a shock. He's like, oh, my God, I'm getting this annulled.
Well, none of his marriages have lasted very long. It's true.
All right, let's see. Because he's going on someone's word. All right, here we go.
Who do you trust?
We cannot allow racism.
That's true.
We cannot allow drugs.
That's right.
We cannot allow disrespect of parents.
For who?
Or
Penn?
just-
Penn Gillette?
Parent.
Oh, Penn. Right.
Respect of children. Or denying the rights of women. We cannot allow those things to happen if, in fact, you want your idea to be a reality.
Boy,
I agree with everything except the woman thing.
that audience was stunned. Nobody's clapping. He's never been interrupted by applause in this whole thing.
He's a real hard guy to follow. And plus, you don't have the visual. His head moves around a whole bunch and stuff. And, it's a whole three-ring circus
Yeah.
when he talks.
I didn't even hear any beads clacking together.
No, his
That's
hair.
true. His hair was very quiet.
Yeah.
Don't tell me his friends aren't goofing on him because they're not even telling him those beads are not happening.
Yeah, that whole 10 thing is gone.
How do you know there was an audience here? Maybe they had him at a warehouse and he thought he was giving a...
Maybe he thought it was a convincing. Well, at the end of all of those remarks, he did say once again that he would like to be the mayor of Detroit.
I'd like to be an astronaut.
One day.
Okay. So, hey.
I'm just
Is that how they
telling
do
you.
it in Detroit now? Whoever
Right.
volunteers?
Yeah, so it's on a voluntary basis.
Nobody else wants. And you have to have a major recording contract.
Yeah. And in our final story this morning, I told you the other day that they are still starving in Ethiopia. There's been another drought, and now there's another famine, quickly followed by famine. There's drought. So
where's Sir Bob Geldof now?
Bob Geldof has gotten another group of pop stars together
Good idea.
to re-release Band-Aid for this holiday season to try to raise some more funds. And we have a brief excerpt of the new Band-Aid.
Oh, excellent. So these are new stars singing it?
Yeah, but obviously this is, not the panacea it was a few years ago because, then he had Sting and Boy George. Now he's got Bananarama,
Oh, they're good.
Kylie Minogue, and Jason Donovan. These are his big stars.
Oh, boy.
No Jerry Seinfeld?
This is barely an anticoagulant.
Exactly.
Yeah, really.
Who's this going to feed? All right? There's going to be a lot of hungry people this Christmas. All right, let me hear this.
Let me hear a little bit of it.
All right, because I'm very excited about this. I really am. All right. The new, what is it called? Feed the World.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you get that
All
off?
right, okay, here it is. Here it is. Here we go.
I'm like, what is this? I don't remember there being drums.
Makes you hungry, doesn't it?
It does. Where's the music?
No music. They couldn't afford it this time.
It's rough tracks?
They said this is the new recording.
Someone told me London Lee is performing on this. Poor little rich boy. Yeah. Woo. Everyone's had it with the Ethiopians. If we haven't fed them by now, we're never going to feed them. Their government holds back the food. Isn't that right, Jerry?
Yeah, it's all done politically.
Yeah, exactly. Jerry knows.
So what are we doing standing over here singing?
Exactly, Robin. Exactly.
Trying to develop a little appetite.
Well, that's what's happening, folks.
There it is. What a
And
terrible
that's
song.
the way it is.
What a horrible song that was.
Yeah.
Wasn't that horrible? Ethiopia just called in. They're not that hungry, they said. You can keep that off the market. They'll starve a little longer. They're not into bad music.
Anyway.
Right. Thanks for all your help. Everybody knows that Jerry Seinfeld tonight in Philly at the Funny Bone. If you've never seen Jerry live,
He's good.
he's real good. Better than Jay Leno. I know you're close.
Well,
but...
that's one of the first questions.
Who's better?
No.
No. Well, we got to get to that after the commercial.
All right.
I'm just
Let's
leading in
hold
with
it.
plugs.
Okay.
Not who's better. That would be tacky. Doesn't matter who's better.
Right.
I think you're better than him. I think Jay's been overexposed on the Tonight Show.
Really?
I'm being serious.
Okay.
I think Jay's a great comedian.
Yeah. How could you be overexposed? What is that?
Because, you start to see sort of some of the same material popping up on.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And people go, well, I just saw him on the Tonight Show. Well, I just saw him a bunch
He
of
did
times.
that same joke the other night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
but-
doesn't do any of the Tonight Show stuff in his live show.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying that
Yeah, I know you know
they think they're going to see the Tonight Show, and they just saw it. You know what happened to Joan Rivers? Nobody wants to see her anymore.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You know show business.
But that
Come
was
on.
the hairstyle thing, wasn't it?
I think maybe it's more her hair.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld tonight, though, for fresh material. Well, new material.
Yeah. A body of material.
That's right. Tonight in Philly at the Funny Bone, December 10th at Slapstick in Baltimore. And then New Year's Eve, the big show at Rags to Riches in New York.
Oh.
Right.
It's going to be great. And call the new Jerry Seinfeld hotline number.
Oh, is there a hotline?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's on that whole 1-900 thing. $1.75 the first minute. What do we get when we call that?
1-900 hey?
Yeah, so 1-900 so hey.
So hey.
All right, let me do a couple commercials. We'll come back, and we have a bunch of questions here.
Great.
All right.
Burning question.
Yeah, burning issues.
Hope I win.
What am I doing? Video smarts?
Everybody likes it when you do this commercial, Howard.
Why?
I get more remarks and comments made to me about
Really?
this Video Smarts commercial.
Maybe
Howard.
it shows the human side of me.
Maybe that's it.
Children and stuff.
And stuff. But yeah, people like it. They say this is the most sincere commercial you do.
I don't know about that.
That's what they're telling me.
I'm pretty good on that Daniel Rogers. The hair treatment. Where were we, Jerry? Oh, Video smarts. You have children?
No.
Oh, great.
He's never been married, I don't think.
You ever going to get... No, you're not going to get married. We discussed this the last time.
We did?
Yeah.
Wow. Can you remember that with all the people you have?
Yeah, I remember.
Through here?
Bragging how many times you get laid and the girls you get. He's kind of low-key and everything and works clean, but in his private life, he's like Frank Sinatra, you know.
Really?
He puts forward one image, and then in his private life, he's a whole other guy.
I gotcha.
That's the old showbiz way, isn't it?
No, you get a lot of women.
Publicist to cover it up.
You get a lot of women because you're a power broker in Hollywood. I mean, you have certain abilities in Hollywood to get things done. So you have no children.
No.
I have 2 children, and one of them is at the age where they're just starting to read. We're at the point where we're actually hiding things in the house, thinking that maybe she could read a few of them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. This is a new stage.
Well, we spell everything out that we don't want the kids to know about.
Now you're going to have to stop that.
I don't come from some foreign country and speak a secret language that I can use on my children.
So I have to spell.
Yeah, I've started spelling, and then I realized that's only going to work like 6-7 years.
And then you have to start tap dancing.
Exactly.
Yeah, Morse code.
Yeah.
My wife and I are at Morse code school one night a week right now, but we have to step that up. Yeah, and anyway,
She's gaining on you.
Like the other day, Allison says to me, Howard, F-R-E-D is on the phone. Because we don't want the kids to know that Fred is on the phone. It's a very dangerous man. So, hey, at least I don't get those annoying phone calls from Dice Clay anymore. Big putts. Ugh.
What does that got to do with Video Smarts?
I was talking about a phone.
Oh.
Hey, you do any nursery rhymes in your act, Jerry?
I'm working on them. I can't finish them. Because you have to rhyme the last line, you know.
It's not that easy.
No.
It's pretty hard to come up with stuff like that. Anyway, where were we?
We were on Video Smarts. Your daughter's about
Video
the
Smarts.
age to read.
Yeah, so my daughter really learned how to read from this thing. I mean, she was reading okay. She was starting to get her sense, but now you see, it's a tape. They have like a whole huge library of tapes. So I pop in the tape of consonants and vowels. My daughter watches it, and they have a little computer box you plug into the audio output of the VCR, and she sits there and answers questions from Teaching Teddy. See? See how simple that is?
It's an interactive toy.
It's a great toy, isn't it?
Wake Jerry up.
What happened to
Math?
just,
What happened to Great Garloo? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. Oh, never mind.
No, you got to get dirty now.
Yeah, I know. I can't do that. She got knocked up by Jimmy Buffett.
There you go.
No, thank you. I'll be appearing at the Rags to Riches New Year's Eve. No, but in all seriousness, this Video Smarts is a great, great learning toy.
Oh, that's what it is.
And they have no idea that they're learning.
They're having fun.
That's good.
Look for it in the stores. It's called Video Smarts. All right. Can't believe it. A new sponsor. Yes. God, I love a new sponsor. You know who it is?
Maxi Lube?
I can't even pronounce who it is. Ryan rhymes with Mary. Oh, Parion. Parion. Okay.
What is Parion?
Parion and Sons Jewelers.
Oh.
Now, I'm pretending in this commercial like I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Oh, okay.
But believe me, I know Parion and Sons Jewelers. I've been over to Clifton, New Jersey myself personally many times. At 258 Dayton Avenue, I believe, is the address.
Oh.
If I'm not, is that right? Yes, I believe that is right.
This is a big sponsor. This is not exactly NutraSweet.
No, but they've offered their diamond engagement ring buyback guarantee, and I think we should announce
What
it.
is that?
When they sell you a diamond engagement ring, they will buy back your diamond at your full purchase price at any time.
Oh, so if the marriage doesn't work out,
Yeah.
you can go back there and get your full purchase price back.
And you could just wear the band.
Right.
Is that
exactly.
it?
Yes.
You're selling the rock.
Johnny Carson doesn't have to do live commercials. I mean, I should be treated with the same
He
respect.
sort of does.
Does he?
He does
Yeah,
the
he holds
intro.
up
He does the
boxes.
lead-in thing,
Yeah.
Ed, tell him about, you get real nervous when you have to go out there?
No.
Really?
What can they do to me? They can't hurt me now. I'm running this business.
I know.
No, you do. I think you get
do?
nervous because you remember the first time and how nervous you were.
It's Carson.
Yeah.
Screw Carson.
What happened to Jerry after the first time he did the show? Did something wonderful happen?
Yeah, he started making tons of money, man, like David Brennan. Hey, what's the deal? Like, did Johnny have you sit down on the couch the first time you went on?
No.
No way.
5 times, I think.
Really? 5 times before you got to sit down? Like,
Yeah.
thrown.
Oh, boy.
I would just tell Johnny, hey, Johnny, eat me. If Johnny knew how me sit on the couch, hey, Johnny, eat me.
You know what? If he made me wait 5 times, the 5th time when he finally called me over, I wouldn't come.
Or I'd say, you know what I would say to him? I'd say, so, hey, Johnny, eat me. You and Ed. You and that untalented fat slob Ed.
Yeah, really. No, fill your own time, John.
Or just go over to the couch and just keep walking.
Right.
Yeah.
Or just say, you know what? I don't want to sit on the couch, okay? They're fine, okay? No. So, no.
I'll stand. Thanks.
Yeah, right. Because, David Brenner says the first time on, he got to sit on the
Very
couch.
first time, yes.
That's like a big deal that he got,
Right.
and it's like, oh, okay, enough already. So what have you done lately? You know what I mean? You got to, but that's his big thing.
Is it?
And you can't make that claim. And let's face it, you're a great comedian.
I do.
And Johnny holds that over people's heads,
Yeah. You didn't get to sit down.
I think it's because Jerry's Jewish.
Oh.
Personally, I think Johnny's an anti-Semite.
An anti-Semite.
That's just one theory going around. I don't know if it's true or not. Look at Leno. He gets right to sit down. He gets to be the host.
How do you feel after busting your hump here all morning and you walk out on the street and all you see is in every car window, no radio?
No radio. Isn't that great? Is that an insult or what?
You go,
See, why am I wasting my time?
no radio. I had that perfect mix.
Yeah.
No radio.
Yeah.
I actually saw one, no radio, thanks. It's like we're thanking the crack addicts now.
Right,
Mr. Crack, sir.
Yes.
No radio.
you.
Thank you. Thank
You've
you.
already relieved me of my radio. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you not busting down the door. You bastards. This city's the worst. You live in L.A., right?
No, I live here.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
You live in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have two places?
Yes, I do.
By Costa.
Actually, I'm heterocoastal.
You own both places?
I prefer here.
You bought or
Yeah.
you rent?
I own.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just bought here. Interesting. We'll be right back.
Think it's hard for him to get women? No.
No. But does
So
he?
why would he
does
get married?
use that power?
That's the big question.
Do you use your powers?
It's like having a Porsche, you know, you just drive at 20
Jerry
miles
isn't
an
the
hour.
type to use his powers to get two women at the same time in bed, but he would use his powers to get different models.
Yeah?
I know, you know, in other words, there's a morality, sort of.
Uh-huh. So he's on one model at a time.
Right.
Thank you.
Like, I won't have two of them at a time because that would be, like, sexist and abusing women, but I won't marry them. I'm going to go with a lot of models. Hey, I don't blame you, man. I'd be doing
But
the
he
same
can't
thing.
commit to any of them because that would ruin his act.
Right.
Yeah.
He would lose his powers. Then he wouldn't be able to go over to Jay Leno's house and hang out and look at TV and
You guys
stuff.
know everything.
Exactly. How's that Marvis to hang out with, Jay's wife?
Mavis.
Yeah, she a drag or...
No, she's an amazing person.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, she does astrology.
Oh, please.
She does. It's fantastic.
That's like Dominic Barber's wife
Like
started
you
in with
believe
me.
in that, right?
Yeah, like
I
Jerry
do.
believes. Like Jerry's not a man of science. Come on,
Well,
Jerry, you're
I
a
only
cynic.
believe in Mavis. She does my chart like every couple
Yeah.
of years, and I believe everything she says.
So she's real level-headed. Is what
Yeah,
you said.
yes.
Not into that. It's not a showbiz wife.
Think Jay
No,
cheats
it's
on her?
not. No.
Jay wouldn't cheat on her, but he'd like to. He'd like to take advantage of some of his fame. Oh, of course.
You see that in him.
Of course, I know it. Don't tell me Jay doesn't every once in a while say, "Oh, so, so hey."
He does impressions, folks.
No, you know. Doesn't he go, you know what my beef is that I don't get to use any of my fame. You know, whatever it is he does. You know what I mean? Doesn't he every once in a while turn to you and say, you know, it's unbelievable?
Oh, man. Isn't he jealous of you?
Of me?
Yeah.
When he sees
No,
you out
no.
with different women every night.
No, he's
Yeah.
a very content guy. He's an amazing guy. He's a very, you know, he's got that Sphinx-like, Zen-like.
Yeah. Yeah, we know him a little bit, right? We've
Yeah.
had him on a bunch
Isn't he
of times.
amazingly happy with his life?
Yes, but there's an evil part of him.
Yeah.
He could be intensely evil.
Yeah, like, well, if it's between you and him for a gig, that's when it's ugly.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, I've seen him. He's like everybody's
He can
pal.
turn on you.
He's everybody's pal, and things come to him real easy. I know we're in the middle of a commercial. Don't get nervous, Mr. Parian. Parian and Sons. Hey, and son, do yourself a favor, man. Why don't you go out and get a job on your own?
Yeah. Stop leeching off your dad.
Yeah. Your dad built up that business. Now you're just walking in and having a great time. Sick of you kids.
Is he having that great a time, you think?
Who, Jay?
Just trying to prying diamonds out of old wedding rings?
Well, anyway, okay, that was the guarantee. Let me get done with this.
Yeah.
Because this is important. This is a new advertiser. I
Yeah,
don't
how
need to.
dare you interrupt this?
Now, let me tell you something. They are a full-service jeweler with their own watchmakers and repair services on the premises.
Ooh.
They don't send your watch or other jewelry out to be repaired and then charge you extra for that service. They also specialize in custom jewelry design. Now, what does that mean?
Mr. T goes there.
That's right. You can sit down with their designers who will discuss what you have in mind, then sketch out the piece and present you with a wax mold of just what that piece will look like when it's been finished. Now, that's unbelievable. You know, very few people take the time and effort to do something
A lot
like
of
that.
plastic surgeons won't do that.
You're not kidding. I'm thinking of going in for a nose job. What do you think?
I don't think they can make it any bigger.
Come on. Seriously, what do you think? What do you think? Come on. What about you? Did you have a nose job?
No.
You got a nice nose.
Braces.
Braces took care of your nose?
Yeah.
What do you think? You think I should go in for one? What do you think?
Yeah, go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Kill yourself. Have a party.
You don't care.
I do care. How about a haircut? What year is it, Howard? Come on. Pick up a calendar and head over to...
See, Jay's into that, too, with the hair. You know, like
Yeah.
Jay can't understand a guy having long hair now.
Not anymore,
Not anymore.
since Jay cut his hair.
Right, because Jay and Jerry have short hair.
Yeah.
This is not short.
But
This
you
is
guys don't.
normal
You
hair.
guys look like. But you're normal kind of guys. You don't do dirty material. And so I'm of a head.
He's a dangerous
Yeah,
man.
but that's
I'm dangerous.
That's what I mean. You got the hair. It's like I
dangerous.
wish I was risky. That's what your hair says.
You
to
don't
me.
think I'm really the person. You think
Yeah.
that this hair is like a facade.
Yeah,
that I'm
it's an
hiding
image.
behind. It's an image.
If you were really confident, then you wouldn't need no embellishment.
A risky
See, I disagree with you.
wannabe.
Really?
I disagree with you. When I had short hair, I didn't feel like that was me. I was playing the white man's game. See, I've had this discussion with other people.
Yeah, and everybody's trying to convince you that...
That I should cut my hair
Yeah.
and look like, to me, when I have short hair, I look like a geek.
Yeah.
That's your, you look fine with short hair. Like Letterman, when I'm on there, he always has to comment on the hair.
Everybody comments on your hair. Even Richard Lewis, who has long hair.
Who has long hair,
comments on your hair.
and his hair is 15 feet piled into the sky higher than mine.
Just finish the commercial.
All right, anyway, so it's Parian & Sons of Clifton, and they're here to stay. They offer a full line of jewelry and watches in a wide range of prices. Parian & Sons. And go in and look at those sons and say, son, you better kiss the feet of your father, because he put you in business. That's right. And if Mr. Parian doesn't have time for you, in other words, if Mr. Parian's too busy to fix your watch, his loser son will do it.
He's got a pair of pliers, too.
That's right. And he knows what he's doing. He grew up. Now, let me get this straight. In Rolling Stone, by the way, our guest, Jerry Seinfeld, the great comedian. Tonight in Philly at the Funny Bone. You got to go see him December 10th at Slapstick in Baltimore and New Year's Eve at Rags to Riches in New York.
You're really good about the plugs, Howard.
Thank you, Jerry.
Let's not start with the big question.
Well, okay. No, okay, not the big question. You think that's a big question?
I think that's a big one, yeah.
Let me just tackle this question.
Go ahead.
I'm dying to know the
Hit me
answer.
with the tough ones.
Okay. In Rolling Stone, I'm reading Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
And they did an article on Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So the whole thing was Mavis is up in her bedroom.
Yeah.
She hears you guys giggling. You and Jay giggle. You evidently spend a lot of time with Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Like you actually go to his house.
Yeah.
Giggling.
Yeah.
And you guys don't laugh that much, according to Mavis, and all of a sudden you're giggling. and she's getting curious because you're watching TV, you and Jay.
Right.
She walks downstairs and says to you and Jay, "What the hell's so funny?" And she's in a peignoir, by the way.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
didn't know
like
that.
she's trying to tease Jerry to do a threesome in bed with her and Jay.
That's how she keeps her marriage going.
Right. She lures young comedians over so her and Jay can. No, but anyway, of course that's not true.
It's funny.
Right. That would be funny. You ever you have no sexual desire for her. You get models. Anyway, so she comes downstairs and asks you guys what's so funny on television. You go, no, not television. We're talking about some comedian
Right.
who's over in Europe on a 2-week vacation. What comedian would want to go on a vacation when he could be here in the United States doing his act? And you guys start laughing hysterically.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well,
beside yourself.
You guys were beside yourself over that.
I have no comment.
Oh, come on. First of all, what comedian was over in Europe?
No, well, you just...
No, it was a guy who
Rickles?
It was a guy taking a 2-week or 3-week bicycle tour of Ireland.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And it's not just
That is pretty funny. Who would want to do that?
that's different.
Right, okay.
you
They
know, I
made
think-
it like he was going out on a vacation.
See, the thing about being a comedian is you cannot believe that you get paid.
Right,
You can't believe that you're actually making money.
right.
So it's like that's why I don't know. Jay and I have that in common that we like to work because we think this is unbelievable
Because it's so easy to you.
and it's fun.
Right.
And you actually have more fun doing that than you do when you're trying to have fun.
Right, right.
Follow?
So in other words, you have more fun being on stage than going on a vacation.
Yeah, I've gone on vacations and it's like I can't.
And you hate it.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a good time. It's
See, I'm
like-
the same way, though. Now that I think about it,
You should have been there giggling with him.
I guess so.
So we're picturing this guy pedaling, you know?
Right. Pedaling away in Europe when he could be doing his act.
Right, trying to have a good time.
Right.
So it was, it was one of those things.
Okay, well, that makes a little more
Yeah, they
sense.
didn't write it that way in Rolling
No,
Stone.
well,
Made
Geez.
you sound like you were out of your mind.
You make you sound like two wacky homos sitting around laughing, you know what I mean? But that's why when my article comes out in February in Rolling Stone, my full article,
oh.
I hope they don't leave out little details like that.
Yeah,
Make me look
the
like
whole story.
some, Fred and Jackie and Howard were back in the office laughing at,
Hysterically.
because, I don't know. Whatever it would be.
Don't you hate when your imagination just fails you like that?
So bad. I was
You're
gonna
out
say-
there. You got an image. You got a direction. You're out there on the line.
Exactly.
And there's no
And
there's nothing
the
there.
follow-through doesn't come.
Yeah, I mean, we're all sitting around laughing about Paul Reiser ripping off Richard Lewis. I mean, what would we be laughing about? Actually, I'm one of those few people who doesn't have a good time at work and doesn't have a good time on vacation.
You have a good time nowhere.
That's why I'm going to go get a nose job on my vacation, because, to be quite frankly, it'll give me something to do.
Well, at least you'll be in pain for a reason.
Right. And plus, I'll get to lay in bed and watch videotapes and no one will bother me.
Oh, great excuse. You can send everybody away.
That's all I want to do in life. I just want to be left alone.
What is the plastic in the plastic surgery? What part of it is plastic?
I think people who get the surgery done are pretty plastic. You know what I mean? They're not deep people. You understand. See, memory didn't fail me there.
That's
well, he got
very
out of
good.
that
That's a
question.
good one.
I thought that was going to be a tough question for you, but
No.
you got out of that one okay.
No, just me, Jackie, and Fred sitting around laughing was a tough one because we never do that. Now, that was just tough. That was not reality based. So anyway, Jerry.
Yeah.
See, one of the things that we feel on the show is, like, you know how sometimes, like, when Kinnison comes in here, like, he came in on Friday.
I heard about it.
When he comes in, yeah, you heard about him going to the bathroom on the floor?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just heard that he was here.
You just heard he was here.
Yeah.
Didn't hear about
You did.
why.
Okay, that's interesting. But anyway, he's a good friend. He really is.
Yeah.
And I don't even believe any of that.
I
Would
don't
you
either.
believe that he was in bed with Jessica and then he went up to go to the bathroom and then accidentally went to the bathroom?
This is not one of the questions you originally had for me.
No. And even Sam told me it's just not true.
Right. He said that just isn't it. And I believe him because I looked at his eyes. I looked him in the eye when he was saying
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Come on, I want to face my accusers. I want to answer the hard
No.
questions.
But you know, like when Sam comes in here, he's like genuinely excited and stuff to be in here. We get the feeling that like when you come in here, you don't really want to be here.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time you're here, Jer, I think it's the last time I'm ever going to see you.
Yeah, we don't think like you're really that excited about being here.
Well, this is a scary show. A lot of people are afraid to come on here. It's scary.
But you've been on enough times to know that we're harmless.
Yeah, but it's like, every radio show you do, the guy's an idiot.
Right.
You know?
Thank you.
And you have fun with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And this is the only show you come on where the guy's, as fast as you are,
Oh,
and
thank you,
anybody.
Jerry.
No,
No,
it's true.
nobody's as fast as you, Jerry.
There you go. That's a compliment.
So you haven't got quite the same. It's not enthusiasm. It's a certain.
See, I would think it'd be harder to do a show with an idiot.
Yeah.
In the sense that you're sitting there wondering, well, what am I supposed to do?
You just make fun of the guy, though.
Oh, really?
You know.
Oh, you mean you just sit there and goof on him?
Yeah.
Really? You do that?
Yeah.
Like you'll go on a radio show and just goof on a guy?
What else can you do? Have you ever listened to the radio?
Yeah, I've listened. It's pretty pathetic. That's why I can't stand being in the business.
Somehow we're locked here.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened.
But
in
I
my
wouldn't
career.
come on if I didn't. I don't have to come on here. What, to push the Baltimore?
But you do like coming on here?
Yeah, that's why
do
I'm
you?
there.
All right, you come on because
Who's going to make me do this?
that's what we were
I
wondering.
don't mean make you do it. I mean, it was just kind of like, well, hey, wouldn't it be bad to go out and plug the shows and stuff? But I never know if you're having a good time or not.
I'm always having a good time. I just
Are you
don't
really?
show it, I guess.
Oh, okay, all right.
He looked like, every time he's left, he looked like he was just released from a torture chamber.
Yeah, you do. You don't look like you're having a lot of fun.
It does look that way.
Right.
Today seems like he's having a
Yeah,
great
today,
time.
yeah, actually, this isn't working because today.
the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Because
Yeah.
this is for,
I am having a good time.
Yeah?
today.
No good. All right, all
I
right.
can't have a good time every time.
Yeah, wouldn't be this show then. I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
interesting that he does it. Nobody's
Sometimes,
making you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, you know what? When you come on, you try and be funny. Sometimes you're not.
Yeah, but
Comedians are sensitive.
But you don't have to be funny here.
Sure, I
This
do.
is like the Comedy Channel. You don't have to be funny here.
We're not looking for a laugh every minute.
All right, that was a good question, though.
Yeah.
That was very
It
sensitive.
was very hard to tell sometimes because I kind of picture you as like, I don't know, this isn't my thing,
Yeah,
We
right.
sort of, go
that's-
ahead.
Yeah, because because I work clean, and I feel like
Yeah.
how can I
But we like that you
Yeah.
work. We admire that.
hang with them?
No, we could never work clean, but we would like to work clean. We're just not quick enough or smart enough to
But
work
tell
clean.
him the other part of what
Okay.
the awful things you were saying about him, huh?
I don't know. I forget. What is it?
Go ahead.
Seriously.
That he thought he was above.
That was the whole thing. I kind of had the feeling like you sort of like when you go home and like you're sitting around with Jay and you guys in your jammies, watching TV and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're kind of like, well, I'm above those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you see, okay, now
I'm better than those guys.
this is a killer question. You don't get this,
Yeah.
from Imus in the morning.
Right,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Right. I found that Imus record.
Oh, good.
Imus put out you remember Dickie Goodman?
No.
Remember that guy who used to go, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it, there's the President of the United States. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga.
Oh,
And he'd
yeah,
play the
right.
record. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
So Imus, of course, is so damn lame that what his whole act has been to rip off whoever's hot.
Yeah.
So Imus put out a Dickie Goodman record.
When Dickie Goodman was putting out Dickie Goodman records.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty pathetic that Dickie Goodman put out Dickie Goodman records and that they actually sold and everything. I mean, at least give the guy the credit for, like, coming up with a novelty idea. So Imus jumped on the novelty bandwagon. So I found the record. Someone brought it down. Want to hear it?
No. I think Imus is funny sometimes.
Very rarely.
Yeah. I kind of like him. Well, I know. It's bad thing to say. But
Well, how often do you listen to him?
Not too often.
Well, that's everybody sort of goes around saying they think Imus is funny, and then they listen to him, and then they realize he's not. He's an old, pathetic jerk. And, oh, yes, he is funny. You're right, some of the time. When he used to go into my office, find out what we were doing, and then 2 days later have Al Rosenberg do the same thing that we just did.
Yeah.
You old skunk.
But anyway,
you.
This is to get back
Anything
to
funny you ever did, the only reason your career has been revived, you moron, is because you sit and listen to my show, the tapes, and you do the same damn thing. You suck, old fart. So you think Imus is funny, huh, Jerry?
Well, he's no.
Why don't you go on a bike trip?
He's no John Gambling.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Did you have to go to Ireland on a bike trip?
But you do not get these questions from your average morning radio DJ.
That's true.
That's why. You know, I have comedians come up to me and say, I've been asked to do the Stern Show, but I'm afraid.
Now, what comedian says that? Tell me.
I'm not mentioning
Robin
names.
Williams?
I'm not. I don't know Robin Williams.
You don't?
Don't?
People are scared.
Oh, did you hang out? Who do you hang out with in the comedy community besides Leno?
You know Larry Miller?
Yeah. That's the guy on Letterman sometimes? The blonde hair?
Right.
No.
What?
Curly hair.
Yeah. I don't know
Maybe
him.
I don't know him.
I think you're funnier than him.
Well, who do you think are the top 5 comedians in the country today?
Well, what category?
Oh, there's categories.
Penis humor. Penis and genital humor.
Top 5. Well, I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, you and Jay,
Does that
obviously.
include Red Buttons and?
Yeah, everybody. Includes everybody alive.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Dice Clay is like the hottest thing now, but that could be a Morton Downey. We don't know.
Right. School's out on that one.
Well,
I take it that you don't like him.
I think he's funny, actually. The material, you know, is whatever it is.
Right.
But he's definitely funny.
Right.
Jay is great. Letterman always makes me laugh.
That's
Smart
another
move.
thing to say.
I say that, too.
That's
He
political.
Makes me laugh, too.
He really does. Show really
everyone
makes me
should.
laugh.
Let's just say this. In
See,
the top
you can't
5.
say something nice on this show.
No, let me say something. Let me say something.
I don't like that.
Let me say something. When we talk about the top 5, always David Letterman,
And he
and then
goes
the
right
top
in
5.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go. And by the way,
He
I
goes
told
into the Hall of Fame.
I told Jerry to say David Letterman was funny. What is it, John? How dare you interrupt?
Sorry, Howard. Lennon Marshall's on the line.
Stuttering John, ladies and gentlemen. So what's that all about? I think physical defects are funny.
That's why we hired Leonard, because he can't say his name.
Who's on the phone again? Seriously, I didn't hear what you said.
Lennon Marshall.
All right, well, let me take a break. You into football at all?
Yeah.
You know Leonard Marshall, the Giants?
Yeah.
He makes a report every Monday. So you want to hear his report?
Yeah.
Okay. And he'll explain why he lost. What?
He seems upset.
He is?
He should be.
What's the matter? His white wife wouldn't have sex with him? Or he's upset about the game?
Those turnovers will kill you, Howard.
Yes, they will. All right, listen. Tonight, Jerry Seinfeld. Tonight, you're going to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Will you be flying?
Yeah.
You will be flying.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know
what I
why.
thought. Tonight in Philly, you'll be at the Funny Bone. What do you just tour all the time?
No, this is it. I'm done after this.
And then what do? You just hang out for a couple of weeks?
I'm in L.A. for 4 months doing my TV show.
They picked it up.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Good
did?
for you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, hey.
So, hey, when
hey.
is that going to be on? What, did you get your time slot yet?
And hey, it's not going to be. It's going to be a series of specials first.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
We're going to start off with 4 specials and take it from there.
Where's that,
Excellent.
NBC?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Number 1.
Got to be getting a lot of money for that.
Not really.
Really?
Not really.
Nobody gets a lot of money.
You got to hit it big for a
Yeah.
long time, yeah.
You got to be as talented as a Roseanne,
Or a Cosby.
an ex-mental patient.
Yeah.
Cosby's in the top 5.
He's in the top
No
5?
way. You really find that guy funny?
Stand-up act. You ever see a stand-up
Really?
act?
You think that's funny? You sit there and you laugh.
Yeah.
You don't think it's a tremendous bore?
Well, I don't always laugh, but, you know, I mean, talking about skill level, this is a guy that's reached a skill level that
Really?
very few comedians...
Gee, I don't hear that.
Well, Well,
You never seen him do 3 hours.
I hear him that droning, that Bill Cosby drone with the kids and the wife, and I said, who cares? Shut up already. Tell me something funny.
You don't have to like it.
I don't like him. He's not the top
I'm
five.
surprised at his top 5.
Yeah, really. It's a sort of a demented top 5. Letterman, Cosby.
This is the demented top 5. I thought that's what you wanted.
I miss Letterman and Cosby. Fabulous, fabulous top 5. Well, anyway, Jerry will be tonight in Philly at the Funny Bone. Ask him about his top 5 on stage. December 10th at Slapstick in Baltimore and New Year's Eve at Rags to Riches in New York. Let's come back and talk to Leonard with Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry and Leonard. What a combination.
About what a fix the Giants are in now.
And then, of course, Jerry can finish his top 5.
Yeah,
think
because
we're
there are
gonna
only 3.
Will we hear the name Freddie Roman?
I got 2 spots left.
We'll be back right after this.
92 proof.
The Cayman Islands. You got to love the Cayman Islands. I know I do, Robin. I was just telling Jerry about the Cayman Islands, and he said, well, why go to the Cayman Islands when you can do your act here when you go to work? I said, I don't know. It just seems like a real nice vacation spot. He said, yeah, but don't you want to be out working and being on the radio?
Isn't that just so silly?
Doing clubs?
Do they have any clubs in the Cayman Islands?
You mean you don't go on vacation at all? You never go and take a relaxing vacation? Let me explain this to you. Do you think it would be relaxing if you went to like a hot climate, really warm right now, beach, 7 miles of beach, you bring one of your girlfriends?
Yeah. I went to Barbados last year. I had a gig.
See, Barbados is no good. You know why?
Why?
Hostility from the natives.
Actually not.
Well, you were lucky.
They were really nice.
Well, they must have known your act.
Well, he was working, yeah.
Yeah, he was working. That's why.
I was bicycling. But it was horrible. I just hated it. I just don't have... See, to me, vacations are for people that hate their job.
Oh, okay. I'll go along with that. I hate my job, so...
Oh, you do not.
I do. I hate getting up early.
That's what you hate.
Once I'm here, I'm okay. You understand?
So, yeah.
But the Cayman Islands is the place to go. If anybody out there hates their
Yeah.
job, and that's 99% of you, because let's face it, how many of us have jobs where we can just go up and talk on stage and have fun? Although that seems to be like a fate worse than death.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I could never do that. I hate that.
People screaming at you.
Yeah.
Drunks and stuff.
It's not like that.
It's not like that.
People are easy to control.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you do? Like, what if some guy goes, Howard Stern! Howard Stern!
They do that all the time. And now they're yelling Robin, too.
Robin!
Boy.
Okay, let's do me a favor, handle me for just 1 second. Robin! Robin!
Robin! Yeah.
Dial a date!
What's the question, sir? What is your question?
Dial a date! Some moron.
Oh, really? I'm
You
ready
really
to go
did
home.
that well.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I was doing that at the Kinnison Show Friday. Me and Leslie West were standing behind a curtain
And you were heckling?
because we're too happening to actually go out and sit in the audience. You know, we'd be bothered too much. Who might?
Oh, yeah, like, right.
Well, actually, I was coming out to perform with them at the end, so I didn't want to ruin that magic moment.
That's
By
true.
sitting in
That
the
was
audience.
good to add to the suspense. That
Right,
way.
exactly, Robin.
So they
So,
kept saying, where's Howard?
so the whole time Sam's out there saying, "Where's Howard?" You know.
Right.
It was really good.
Yeah, I should have gone out first and just said, "All right, everyone, shut up. I'm here."
Yeah, I'm here, and that's okay.
But Leslie, every time Sam would do a drug joke, I would just yell out, "Leslie West!" And Leslie would go, "Shh, don't do that, don't do that." Like Sam could hear it. I don't know. I like heckling.
Yeah, well,
I like to be part of the show.
I didn't hear your heckle.
It's fun.
So that didn't bother me.
Hey, for $22, I want to be heard. Anyway, the Cayman Islands. This is kind of neat that you could actually go, like you see Jerry on TV all the time, and you can yell at your screen, he doesn't pay attention. But to actually see Jerry in a club and then to go up and just be part of his act. You know,
See, I've never wanted to talk to Jerry when he was on TV.
I do. All the time I talk to him. He doesn't say anything.
That's why I'm on TV.
Right.
Glass protection.
But what I like about it is when I go to a club, pay a couple of bucks, I can actually be part of the show.
Uh-huh.
Hecklers are such jerks. You know, it's amazing. Because they really do think, they're impressing their girlfriend. That's what it's all about. Hey, Jerry, man! Hey, Jerry! And you know, he turns to his girlfriend and goes, honey, watch this. Jerry's going to notice me. And watch me make things happen here.
We'll
Watch
get
it."
something going.
True.
And then even if Jerry does a great put down on the guy, he goes, see?
He loved me.
Did you love it?
The weirdest thing, isn't it? The scariest thing is when you see them after you put them away, they applaud for it.
Right, they like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I used to be amazed, like Don Rickles go, you dummy, you idiot,
You hockey puck.
you hockey puck. Hey, nobody calls me a hockey puck. I've got some pride. But,
Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands, yeah. So,
Jerry, you should go.
You really should go. I think you're going to... It's beautiful all year round, snorkeling.
Okay, I'll go.
You and Leno could go with Marvis.
Yeah.
Mavis,
whatever.
Or take Marvis.
We'll go with Marvis Frazier.
Marvis Frazier. Soon to be in Rocky 5.
No, that's right.
That's right, Marvis.
Is.
Anyway, it's a perfect family vacation, too. The Cayman Islands.
Oh, yeah.
Really is nice.
It's fun for the whole family.
Hey, come on, it could be a good time. You could do your stupid act on the plane each way. You know what I mean? If you really get desperate. You want to have fun, you walk around up and down the beach.
Do it on the beach.
So, hey. Jerry Seinfeld's here, and you can see him tonight in Philly at the Funny Bone, and December 10th at Slapstick in Baltimore, New Year's Eve from Rags to Riches. Rags to Riches.
What's the next question? Some of these tough questions.
Hold on. Let's talk to Leonard, because he's been on hold.
Okay.
Right, that's right.
Leonard?
Good morning.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. We had just a bunch of commercials. Jerry Seinfeld's here, too.
Good morning, Jerry. How you
Morning,
doing?
Leonard.
Okay.
He's a winner, Leonard.
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld's a winner. He's not a loser. Jerry goes out to the clubs and knocks them dead. You, on the other hand, you go out on the field and you lose. I thought you said you were going to win.
I'm 1 of 44, Howard. 1 of 44.
I know he was. I thought of this morning. I said, Leonard's going to say he's just one guy on the team.
Yeah. What is it?
I think it was 24.
Yeah, I saw the final score. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, not when you turn the ball over like we did yesterday. You spot them as many points as we did earlier. I mean, offensively, they didn't move the ball on us all day long.
Right.
We gave the ball up to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Leonard, take me through a day in your life.
Take you through a day.
Yeah, in other words, okay, it's Sunday morning.
It's Sunday morning.
What time do you wake up?
I wake up about 8. I get up. I take a
All right, wait, don't go so fast. You wake up at 8.
Wake up at 8.
All right, now you've just, where do you sleep at home with your wife?
No, I sleep in a hotel with the team.
Oh, so you were in Philly, that's right.
No. I was in Jersey.
But you still sleep at a
But I
hotel.
still sleep at a hotel with the
Now,
team.
why is that?
Well, they try to bring us together as a group to keep us unified and solidified.
Maybe they shouldn't do that anymore.
Well, I think they should. I think it adds to the camaraderie, and I think they should continue to do
Maybe you're too good of friends with everybody.
No, I don't think that.
Maybe it's like a bunch of guys hanging around and doing stuff together.
Yeah, they don't care about the game.
Well, the night before the game, you know.
And who do you share a room with?
I don't have a roommate.
Well, you don't.
No, I don't have a roommate. I haven't had a roommate in 5 years.
Why is that?
I don't like roommates.
And so you get your own room.
Yeah.
So this camaraderie thing's working out real well.
Yeah. It's very successful.
It's nice to be with everybody in a hotel room by yourself.
So far, the plan's really working. Not so much for camaraderie. So, if you're all sleeping together, why do you play like you just met?
Well,
I mean, quite frankly. I mean, I don't mean to be tough on you, but I guess I'm being as hard on him as... I'm just preparing
they
you for
just had
Parcells.
some days, some games, as Leonard can tell you, the things are just not going to go your way.
hey,
I mean,
It's not that simple. It's not that simple.
It is that simple. There's certain things. I mean, it's just weird that the ball sticks to a glove and goes right into the stomach of the opposing lineman. That's just, it's just not your day.
But these guys get paid a lot of money not to have that happen.
that's kind of crazy, Jerry, you know?
Yeah.
All right, wait a second. Now, okay, so take me through your day. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. You wake up at the hotel.
I wake up. I take a few minutes to get...
And are you naked? Are you naked when you wake up?
Oh, sure.
You sleep in the nude.
Sure.
So this huge man gets out of bed, naked. Aroused, I take it, because most men are aroused in the morning.
You wake up with a boner, you know that.
All right, easy. Leonard, what kind of report is this?
I've never seen this on ABC.
The defense has stiffened.
Jerry, what about you? So you wake up like that.
Yeah, and I get some coffee, and I get a shower.
Get a shower going.
Yeah.
And you're all set.
And I'm all set.
No breakfast.
No, then I go to breakfast. Then we eat as a team.
And you eat as a team. Now, what do you eat?
We have a full buffet spread. Pasta, eggs.
For breakfast?
French toast, steak, fruit, juice, cereal.
Different from, say, Carl Lewis's breakfast.
Yeah.
Right. He has a little grapefruit. Maybe a slice of diet toast. Demi-tasse. Now, not Wheaties, the breakfast of champions?
No.
Obviously.
No. We have cereal.
Eggs, the breakfast of losers.
We have cereal. We have tons of cereal.
All right.
I wonder what the Eagles are eating.
And does Parcells eat with you?
No, sometimes.
Right, and he comes in, and there's no speech. You just guys get all psyched up.
No, we have that the night before the game.
Parcells lectures you.
Yeah, most of that goes on the night before the game.
Hey, what's this all about? You still have to call Phil Simms Massa?
Oh.
What is that all about? There's a whole slavery thing going on over the Giants. I'm about to explain.
No wonder he wants to sleep alone.
Oh, no kidding.
Are you going to play Geraldo this morning, right?
Yeah. So in other words, so then you have your breakfast, and then you're all bloated and everything. I guess you run up to go to the bathroom.
No. No, I don't ever eat to get full. I just eat enough to carry me. And I go to the stadium. I go to the stadium 2 hours before every game, and I basically get a rub down, and I get some treatment on my ribs, and I get suited up to play.
And you go out to play, and Parcells doesn't say anything to you ahead of time?
Well, we have a little pep talk before we go out, and things we have to do to win. You know, we have to refocus and things.
What do you have to do? Like during the week, you have to memorize a bunch of plays and stuff?
Oh yeah. We have like a 60 to 80 page playbook every week.
Maybe there's too much book reading going on.
Well, what happened at halftime yesterday when you went into the locker room?
Well, the thing was, Robin, that, we gave up too many points in the first half.
Yeah.
Is he calm with you, Parcell, or is he?
We gave them up. The way we gave them up all on turnovers. It's not like the defense went out there and just sucked it off. And just gave up all.
But what's going on? I don't understand. You guys were such winners. You were winning every game. What happened? What do you got? You guys can't get it together?
It's just luck sometimes. It's just bad breaks.
It's luck and then it's...
Terry, what are you,
because they played,
Henry Kissinger?
They really played pretty tough yesterday, but just crazy things were happening and going the other way.
You think that Parcells is going to accept that explanation?
Yeah,
he has to.
That's some bad luck.
Now, Leonard, let me ask you, would you have switched around the second half? Would you have, did you kick off in the second half?
Well,
yeah, that was an unusual move.
They kicked to us, Jerry. They got the win, and they kicked to us, and it was a 40-mile-an-hour win yesterday.
So you decided you'd rather have the win in the third quarter than the fourth. Do you think that was the right move?
It was their decision.
I thought that was pretty bizarre. They were predicting where the wind, was blowing and whether to kick into the wind.
Let him answer.
Well, it was their decision because they won the coin toss. They kicked off to us. They won the coin toss, and they decided to kick to us and take the win at their back.
Oh, so you didn't have any choice in the second half?
We didn't have no choice at all.
Oh, because they said on TV that the Giants had the choice in the second half whether they wanted to kick off or receive.
That's what they did say.
We didn't have a choice at all.
Oh.
Yeah, you see so much for what they say on TV.
The thing was you can't throw the ball in the wind like that. You got to run the ball. You got to keep the ball on the ground.
So why was Phil throwing?
So after the game, take it.
Your guess is good as mine.
After the game, you're in the locker room all dejected, right? So everyone has to pose. You can't laugh and smile and stuff, right? Everyone has to act dejected.
I was,
Can you imagine we're going in there and cracking jokes?
Well, if it's in your heart, it's hard to digest and hard to take a loss like that. I mean, it's a championship game. We were in the same position last year. We got our ass kicked, and
this was the big one because now they don't have a playoff berth.
Well,
there's 3 more games.
We still have a chance.
Of course you do.
All of a sudden, now you might have a chance.
They were in.
2 weeks ago was a lock. What the hell happened?
Well, you got to play well in November, Howard.
It's in your heart. Heart smart. It's in your wallet.
That's right. That's right.
What's the matter with you, Leonard?
Howard, I like the way you talk.
All of a sudden, you're talking like
I like the way you talk.
Like a phony baloney here.
That must be the Jewish in you.
I'm telling you. Yes, indeed.
The wallet. You got to always think about
the wallet, the money.
The guilt.
Always think about it.
If I was you, I'd go break LT's other ankle.
Yeah, he didn't last very long. He was a lot of help.
Now, let me get this straight.
Crazy.
Now, you went, so then after the game, you had a hard time and everything. Everybody was all depressed. Now, how do you physically get home to your house? I mean, who drives you?
I drive home.
You drive home in what? In what car?
I drive home in my car.
What car do you have?
I have a sports car.
What would that be, a Corvette?
I have a BMW.
You have a BMW. I wouldn't call that a sports car. That's a woman's sports car.
Yeah.
Surprised at you.
BMW, black man's wish.
Black man's wish.
Leonard, please.
Nothing wrong with making some money and then getting your wish.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Very proud of that.
Okay.
You worked hard for it.
American dream.
Very hard.
American dream is right, my friend.
Very hard.
So, okay, then you drive home, and then is Annette waiting there for you?
She's at the game, and she meets me in the press lounge after the game.
Oh, so you drive home together?
Yeah.
And what would Annette be wearing at the game? Your beautiful wife?
Jeans. She goes to
tight jeans and tube top?
Yeah.
They always look like astronauts' wives.
Annette's over here saying, stop talking about her.
Who, Annette?
Yeah, she's back in the background.
Let me talk to her for a second. Lenny's beautiful white wife. The ultimate prize. But is that you, Annette?
Yes, it is.
Hey, I know your father doesn't like Leonard all that much, being black and all. But let me tell you something. If he keeps losing, your father's really going to want to get rid of him. I'm telling you.
Oh, no, he loves Leonard.
When are you going to have a baby with Leonard?
We're trying.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Leonard can't get the job done?
Shooting blanks.
Oh,
really?
dear. That big guy?
Oh, he's going to strangle you.
He's wasting it in the hotel.
Oh,
No,
man.
we're young still. I don't want to have kids yet.
Oh, you're not trying, huh?
No.
They kind of try, you know.
No, I don't want kids yet. I want to have fun still.
Yeah. What do you wear to the games? Like tight pants? And do you wear underpants?
Sure I do.
What?
My long johns.
You wear underpants?
Sure I do.
She's really cute.
Really?
Yeah. You ever go out with any white guys
Sure.
before Leonard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jewish ones. Oh, let me
You got
tell
some
you.
Jews?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you're really driving your father nuts. This poor, like, old world Italian guy. He can't understand why she's with a black guy. She's busy doing Jewish guys before that.
Yeah.
Mama Lucian. Oh, yeah, baby.
So how you doing, Howard?
Hey, I'm doing all right. I just feel bad for your husband. It's always the same story. He's going to be at the Super Bowl party this year moaning that he could have been there.
At least he called in today. I thought we weren't going to hear from him.
Yeah.
So when he comes home, when you guys get home from the game and he's all depressed, is that when you guys do it?
No, we don't.
You don't do it when he's depressed?
No.
Because you walk around the house moping and stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think of that new haircut your husband has?
I think he looks good.
He's got one of those new radical, hostile black haircuts.
No.
Where they shave the sides of their heads.
Right.
And it's all skin on the sides, and then he's got the thing straight up in the air. Like a big cone on top of his head.
Well, he used to look like an egghead. Now he doesn't. Now he looks like an egghead.
He looks very dangerous now.
Yeah.
She liked that dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he looks real dangerous.
Does Leonard have one of those windshields on the helmet, by those guys with the tinted windshield?
Yes, he does. 'Cause he
Yes.
has contacts.
Oh, he does?
And he gets poked in the eyes a lot.
Oh.
That's why they wear that.
Looks like a giant eraser with that haircut. So, okay, so do you...
Like a giant eraser.
Yeah, it's a good thing Leonard's on the phone.
Yeah, right. So,
Okay, guys.
all right, let me speak to Leonard so he can finish his report.
All right.
It's been so unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, in other words, when you go home, at what point do you then have sex with your beautiful wife?
Well, I mean, it's
That
tough,
night?
It's tough to do that now. Not after the game. It's
Not
tough
after the
to
game?
do that.
I thought you meant it was the time of the
Oh,
month.
if you win, it's okay.
Yeah. If you win, then you go home and then you give it to her?
No, it's still tough to do that.
Really? Because you're that worn out.
Yeah.
Is it going to be difficult to play? We got 3 more to go,
We
Leonard?
got 3 more to go, Jerry.
Now you got to win every one.
You know, we got to win every one. We got to play hard.
Well, you can do it.
We got to play for pride here. And,
Oh, Jerry,
I
don't
think they can do
some
it.
skinny
Come
Jew from
on.
Long Island telling him he can do it. You know what I mean?
Well, I know I can't do it.
Skinny white boy.
Yeah, you guys look like you can do it at least.
One
He's
thing
a giant
is for sure.
fan, Howard. Leave him alone.
All right. Well, you can do it, damn it. Stop being such a loser and get your ass in
Hey, you
gear.
want to come play for us this week?
You want me to come give you a motivational talk?
Yeah, we need you.
Want me to give you a motivational talk?
Yeah.
I would do it.
Okay.
I just say, what do you guys want to be losers the rest of your life? Don't you want to be a winner?
Listen.
You don't see me getting beat by some morning zoo, do you?
That's right.
I go out and kick ass.
You know, we want those 86 Giants again.
Yeah. Do it, man.
Okay, buddy. We're going to try.
I'm telling you, you better start winning or Gaetano, you know. Just starting with all the moolie cracks and stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
I think he still has land in, back in the old country.
Oh, yeah.
He could abscond with that little wife of yours.
That's right. He's going to kidnap Annette and take her home. Come on, man. I want you to say one thing for me.
What?
I am a winner.
I am a winner.
Learned that at Dale Carnegie School.
I don't think he
Always done.
sounded convinced, Howard.
I am a winner. Hey, listen, I'm going to talk to you off the air. I got to motivate you.
You know what? The
What?
mark of a true champion is to be able to get up one more time, then you can be knocked down.
Did you sack anybody?
And I'm a champion. No. Howard, they threw the ball 7 times.
All right. Come on, Leonard. Do it, man.
Okay, buddy.
All right, man.
Take care, man.
All right, take care,
Jim.
Leonard.
Bye-bye.
What a nice guy.
Oh, he's a lovely man, but that doesn't win football games. As you know. You and I know. You got to be a little more aggressive.
I mean, who cares who wins?
Oh. Well, I hope you never own a football team.
Hey, look,
No,
when you
I
go
know,
to
I
Funny
really-
Bones
I really
tonight,
hate- yeah,
and if
when-
you didn't get laughs, would it be just bad breaks? No, we wouldn't treat. We'd say you gave a poor performance. Right?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
luck is not that much involved in,
I see.
the
Well,
professional craft. It's
Jerry
like
Seinfeld.
sports is, I hate these audiences that, we won. They won. You watched.
Tonight it's Jerry Seinfeld in Philly at the Funny Bone, December 10th at Slapsticks in Baltimore, New Year's Eve at Rags to Riches in New York. We'll be right back after these words.
Christmas in America.
If Jerry ever does get married, I know he'll go to Fidelity Diamond to get that engagement ring because Jerry is one of those comedians who's very closed about his personal life. You will never know who he's dating. We should hire a private detective to follow
Yeah,
him
because I
around.
bet he has some woman he's been living with for 25 years. And they have a real solid relationship. Probably has a few
Secret
kids
marriage,
tucked away.
yeah.
It's a young boy, maybe. It's like Jerry Lee Lewis. I don't know. I think the only way to buy a diamond, the real way to buy a diamond, and you know this, Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
To get one that's been pried out of somebody else's ring.
I don't like to talk. Jerry tells me stuff during the commercials that's pretty private.
Oh,
He doesn't want
really?
anyone to know that he's secretly seeing Sandra Bernhard, the comedian.
Well, I am shocked.
Yeah, she's so beautiful.
There were no women on that top 5 list of his. That's
No.
one thing for sure.
Do you think women
I
comedians
didn't
are funny?
finish the top 5. I have 2 open spots. I'm going to be auditioning for those spots this weekend.
A lot of people are very curious. But no, the only way to buy a diamond is to buy it loose and unmounted so you can see the size of it,